him out as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. That's caught. It's Stewart. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Looking for some space. It's Marshall. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And this time it's complete.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Short connection to the tight end here. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
It's a shotgun run call. Runs through the defender.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. Drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. Goes out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's running out of time here. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all in this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on third down in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. To tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They'll run it here. Powers through.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Nelson. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Quick juke to get free. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Longhorns. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense is back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Sticking with the running game. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Morgan. The defense drops him for a loss. Went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Hey, the defense, great job. They win this battle. Trying to contain the tight end in the passing game can be very difficult in today's game, but they did it in a big way there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. It all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The ball is picked off. He can go. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Using his legs, it's Marshall. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Now here's the toss play. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Back to pass. It's Nelson. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
But he's got some space here. And they've got the returner corralled. Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. We'll see if they can keep that going here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Defense is coming after him. There's no one to throw to there on third down, and now it's a fourth down coming up.
A third down and short, they decide to throw the football. roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry up. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. First down and more, he's still running. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the 1st down and goal. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. In the red area, it's Tatum. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance in a really nice game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for some space. It's Marshall. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally corral him at the 1. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Michigan.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. They're going to run it here. Running through the tackle. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. And he just throws it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Back to pass. It's Nelson. This pass is caught. That'll pick up a first down. We'll spot it at the 38.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Now they call a run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be south.
He cannot escape with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on third down. This won't be easy. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. He's going to hand this off. Gets the first and still running. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Receivers are bunched together. Ball handed off. Breaks free. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Scanning the field. It's Nelson. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Escapes the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And it brings...
He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And there's the handoff. It's a strong stiff arm.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Third down now after the incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. Only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Pump over the middle. It's Marshall. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Strong defense. They stop it right near the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure is coming. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Testing the right side here. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Sets the formation. It's third down. To throw, it's Nelson. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air, bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Screen to the wide receiver. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short game.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Throws it to the right. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Tailback with another carry. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Big time conversion. And to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Back to throw. It's Nelson. And the ball is hauled in. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. A curl route against zone.
Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense really clicking.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. A short completion to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Who's going to win this battle in the trenches? Design quarterback run. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Preston. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Trying to find some room. It's Marshall. Has the 1st down and more. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And then 1st down right back to the running game. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They could use some yards here on third down. A field goal try would be from 54. Out of the gun now on third down. Nice grab. It's Marsh. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. The Wolverines will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Keeping it on the ground here. They got him down out near the 40. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Takes the handoff. It's Tatum. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The clock is still running. Have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Can he make it to the marker? He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Scanning the field. It's Nelson. Defense is coming after him. Takes a hit, but lets it fly.
Well, the sack on first down, and now an incompletion. You're looking at a third and long. Late in the game in the fourth quarter on your own side of the 50. Need to get some yardage back if you want to have any chance to make it fourth down and manageable.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete for the third straight play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this man-coverage team. Play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks right and lets it fly. Catch made down inside the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I like that you trust your running back. You're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
So the offense will set up first and goal here in this first overtime. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. He keeps it on the design run. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here we go. Biggest play so far. Can the defense get a stop on third and goal here in OT? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the extra point was up and good. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive.